All right, welcome back. We may be in a little trouble. Just a little trouble. That's the captain with the flag. And if I kill him here, those villagers are going to promote a raid. We're not ready for a raid. And they're not leaving. I even slept through the night to try to get them to leave. They're not leaving. So I'm going to try and lead them off out of the area. And see what we can do. And of course, I missed the ice right off the bat. There's the captain. Come on. Come on. Goddamn. Stop missing the jumps. All right. Now, we're going to clear that effect because, like I said, we're not ready for a raid. I'm not interested in a raid right now. I've done a lot of raids. Now, when the time is right, whenever I've got more defenses and whenever I've got villagers put away and all that good shit, I'll do a raid. And I'll show you guys a raid. But right now, we're not ready for a raid. Now, where'd the other two go is what I want to know. There were 4. I've only killed 2. So which way did they go, George? Which way did they go? Don't know. They may have despawned. I don't know. I don't see them, though. I do not see them. I am relieved, though, that we did avoid a raid. I was worried that the captain would automatically start some crap before I could get him out of here, and then we'd have a raid, and it would not be pleasant. Let's put it right there. Make sure they didn't step on a pressure plate and get inside. Okay, now I've continued cutting trees down, but before I slept, I fished all that day. It's already noon. Wow, but I fished all that day. I'm still trying to get a saddle. So I think we're going to come through and we're going to cut some of this down because it's getting kind of shady up in here, and we'll get mobs if I don't do something with this. But I just wanted to show you guys the pillagers there, because if that would have went wrong, I would have definitely wanted to have that, filmed. I would want video on that. So, but luckily I was able to lead them out of here and without too much trouble. My jumping skills when I'm panicking kind of suck, but and speaking of raids, Raids Works has a very good farm for for a pillager raid farm. I'm butchering the English on that, but it's basically what it is. And I'm probably going to build one of those so that we can have a raid farm and get totems of undying and crossbows and emeralds and all that good stuff. Because a raid farm will generate emeralds. Oh, that's ink sac. A raid farm will generate emeralds without a doubt. And if you build it right, it'll generate a lot of emeralds. And that's what I'm talking about right there. Making a lot of emeralds. But yeah, this has still been the story of my life. Cutting down trees and planting new ones. Throwing them in the furnace. So I took a day off, went fishing. And I don't regret it at all, even though I still don't have a saddle. And if I could find a leather worker, I might could get a saddle that way. But most of the times I get saddles by fishing. To be honest, I haven't had any luck fishing up a saddle this time. No luck at all. But I'm going to keep trying because I definitely want my horse. I've got those 2 horses. I'm going to rebuild the barn. I'm going to get them a like a little running pen, stuff. I'm going to do a breeding pen for them. I got plans, but just got to make it all work. All right, let's run through here and pick everything up. And it's almost dark. And don't get me wrong, I am not scared of pillagers in the least. I will kill every pillager that comes around. The thing that I don't want is to trigger a raid when I'm not ready. I have accidentally triggered raids before, and it leads to a lot of death and destruction for me. We'll do another run through. Get the other saplings later. These will go to the furnaces because right now I'm cooking food. Because you don't ever want to run out of food, man. Oh. And for those of you who are wondering, it is still the same day. It's 4:30 a.m. now, so I've officially been up 2.5 hours, 3 hours doing this. Not being able to sleep more than 2 hours at a time is Kind of suck ass if you ask me, but hey. Okay, let's pick up the rest of these saplings. We're getting plenty of sticks too. So that is definitely nothing to shake a stick. Oh God, I'll show myself out on that one. Hey, there's somebody else awake in the house now. I see movement. Actually, I saw an ass stick through a door, and that's kind of. There he is. Oh yes, there's coffee. He pointed to a coffee cup, so kind of like me in the morning. Okay, so that is another group of trees cut down. And I've been trying to fill these furnaces with the charcoal as we go. We still need a whole lot of this stuff though, man. We'll do 32 and 32, and we'll do a 64 in that one. Yeah, it'll all make sense eventually. Hey, we got more trees up. Now, if I was on Prozetta, I could take all these saplings and I could trade with them. But here, all I can do is plant them. I don't think I've ever found anybody that wanted saplings. Oh, why am I planting saplings? I guess I wanted to eat a raw potato there. All right, those harvested again. Excuse me. Okay, so we got some more food now because I went fishing and got trees cut down. We got those harvested. Midday, let's go get the wheat. Chickens was all up on that, wasn't they? I remember in season 2, or maybe it was season 1, I had built this thing. I think it was season 2. And actually, I didn't build it. Sun Chaser had come through and built me a barn. And she had also built a big, large chicken coop because she was practicing her redstone. And the cages would hold a single chicken and had hoppers under them. And there was a redstone signal coming through. And somehow or another, it would, when they would lay eggs, it would go into the chest and stuff. And we were trying to figure out a way to move those eggs to a dispenser system in a big room that once a certain criteria was met, like maybe it got full of eggs or something, it would start launching them into the room that hatched chickens. And then the plan was, once we had a bunch of chickens in there, we would just drop harming potions on them to kill them. Because that way we could get uncooked chicken. Because I needed uncooked chicken to trade with the butcher. And we never could figure out how to make that farm work right. So I may try something similar to that, because a butcher will trade raw pork and raw chicken. And with the flame sword, you don't get raw meat. So I may try to work out how to make that farm actually function. Because, with world and civilization building, you need a lot of farms in a lot of different places. That's just a given. And a lot of times when I'm thinking about this, I'll remember Cubfan. Cubfan did a Let's Play, and he had this really awesome world that he had built up. He had arenas that zombies would come out and you could fight zombies, and you could fight creepers. You could fight all of it in this big arena, and he would make them fight themselves, or he would do it. It was really cool the way he had it set up. And I've often wanted to, set up something similar. I don't want to copy Cubfan, but man, the dude's a genius. And I really appreciate Cubfan and what all he can do. That's my cat. She's sitting on the back of my chair. If you heard the little Tinkerbells, she likes to hang out on the back of my chair when I'm playing. But something similar to that. But I want more villager involvement. A lot of people don't like villagers. They set them up to trade with them, and that's it. And I'm not going to lie, villagers are stupid as fuck. I'm not going to lie, but I like villagers because, even with those 3 villagers over there, I'm not alone here. My character's not by himself at spawn. There are 3 villagers over there. He has to protect those villagers. He can trade with those villagers. So it means something to me like that. What time is it, actually? It's getting late. Let's make one more run through here and pick up anything on the ground. I will check the furnaces after we sleep. Because we haven't really been able to put a lot into the chest over here. Yeah, see, we haven't really got a lot in here yet because we've been putting fuel into those. Now, we were talking about fuel earlier in a different video. Just so you know, my in-game fuel has always been blaze rods, and I'm thinking that this charcoal will last a good while. Well, I'm hoping it'll last a good while, because once I can get a blaze farm built and I can start farming blaze rods, we'll have fuel for days. And I'm not sure if there's a better fuel than blaze rods right now. I will have to do some research on that, and if there are better fuel than blaze rods, I'll find it. But I ran a super smelter, and it ran off the blaze rods, and I very seldom ever had to refuel. I filled up a double chest full of blaze rods, and every time I'd flip the switch, it would run out there and put the fuel in it and keep going. And I very seldom had to, in other words, I didn't go through a lot of fuel. Now, blaze rods are not infinite, but they do burn slow. And they are a really good fuel source. I do like blaze rods. And my dog's over there whining, so you may hear him. It's early morning. He probably wants to go out or something. So I may cut this video short and take him out. I say cut it short. It's 21 minutes, so that's not too bad. All right, let's check our... Why is that? Wow, that is still burning with those at full stack, but... we almost have our main furnaces full here. Okay. So yeah, we almost have those 8 furnaces full. And that's going to help us out a good bit. More and more saplings. I tell you what, I'm not going to have a birch problem at all. He's making noise on purpose now. He knows I'm talking, so I'm making a video, and he knows that, so he's making noise on purpose, a little bastard. But yeah, we're not going to have any birch problems, I can tell you that. The only problem is I don't like birch that much. While I'm cooking it. Oh, by the way, I got a wandering trader head. I slaughtered him, and I got a gray llama head. So that was pretty cool. Yeah, I don't think we're going to have birch problems at all. The wandering trader had a little bit of pink dye on him, so that was cool. And I got a little bit of cactus, so I'm going to do a cactus farm. Strictly for the super smelter and XP, because you can do tons and tons of cactus and make green dye, and when you harvest it out of the furnace, you get a lot of XP for it. But I'm going to go ahead and call it here, and I'm going to go take care of my dog. I will be back if anything happens, or otherwise I'll be back with a regular video. So thank you for watching, and again, guys, Happy New Year. It's still the 1st. So I'll see you on the next one.